A new fish species has been recorded in Nebraska after a fisherman reeled in the colorful creature. We hear about new species in Nebraska from time to time, but most of them are unwanted, invasive species, Daryl Bauer, Fisheries Outreach Program Manager of the state's Game and Parks Commission, told Fox News Digital. I get reports almost every year of aquarium fish that were illegally released in our waters and then found dead or even caught by anglers. But last week, Bauer got a call from his friend Scott Buss, an avid angler who caught a 5 1/4 inch, 2 ounces Longier sunfish. It's a bright orange fish with turquoise markings that is native to Kansas. This was the first time in all my career I had ever heard of a Longier sunfish in Nebraska, Bauer said. They are beautiful fish and I was thrilled to get a message from Scott Buss and then see his photo. It got even better when he was able to bring the fish to show me. The catch was made with a rod and reel and a night crawler worm. I do a lot of fishing and a lot of multi-species fishing, so I like to catch a little bit of everything, Buss of Norfolk, Nebraska, told Fox News Digital. I certainly wasn't specifically fishing for the sunfish, but I was using a small hook and small bait, which gives you a chance to catch a lot of different stuff than just your typical catfish. Buss said he was floating around a piece of worm, a small hook and a bobber when he got a bite and pulled the fish from the river. Immediately, I said, "Whoa, that's different," Buss said. "It's a very cool looking fish." I looked at it and said, "That's a Longier," and I knew it hadn't been officially documented here. So, I kind of struggled with what to do. Buss kept the potential record-setting fish in an aerated bait cooler and brought it to the commission office, where it was officially documented and recognized as the first state record for the species in Nebraska. By far the most exciting thing about the fish was that none of these have ever been caught in Nebraska before, and how beautiful it was, Bauer said. "You just never know what you're going to catch," Buss said of his fish. An old 50-inch muskie, a 10-pound walleye or 2-ounce sunfish. "It's all exciting." Buss reeled in his Longier from the Little Blue River, which is a typical eastern Nebraska prairie stream, Bauer said. "It's a relatively shallow, sandy, muddy bottom with some rock and gravel, lots of woody debris," Bauer added. "Right now, midsummer, flows are low," he said. Typical fish species in the Little Blue would be channel and flathead catfish, a variety of minnows and suckers, some sunfish like bluegills, green sunfish and orange spotted sunfish, but no Longiers. Bauer said that earlier this year there were some periods of high flow in the Little Blue River, and during those times a Longier sunfish might have made its way up from Kansas. Longiers are typical sunfish, a lot like bluegills that are common in waters all across Nebraska and often the very first fish young anglers catch, Bauer said. They readily bite on small hooks, bobbers and worms. When it comes to the sport he loves, Buss offered some clear advice. "Just go fishing," he said. "Get outside and have some fun because you never know what you might catch."